Once again, we are traveling down to the Ozarks of Missouri. For this road trip, we plan on driving another 340 miles down to the Pulltight campground. This campground is also in Shannon County, but is a lot further upriver than last time. But this year, we're actually going with a large group of friends and a convoy of different vehicles, including a 2010 Toyota Tacoma, a 2017 Jeep Renegade, and my 2003 Subaru Baja. There's definitely a lot of adventure planned ahead of us, but sometimes you encounter a few surprises. This is Adventure GT.
With a pretty long trip planned out, everyone meets up early in the morning to finish packing up all of our camping gear. And in a few hours, we hit the road, embarking on our 340-mile journey. While putting some distance away from our home state, we enjoy good company and good tunes, counting down the miles until we reach our temporary living location. Aside for stopping to refuel and for a lunch, we arrive at our destination after about 7 hours of driving. We were pleasantly surprised to find out that our campsite was a stone's throw away from the river. Also, the sound of the water will be a nice backdrop to fall asleep to. Although tired from the fairly long drive down to Missouri, we quickly begin to set up tents and figure out sleeping situations. The lot we have chosen is pretty large, giving everyone plenty of space to move about. With that done, everybody makes use of the remaining daylight to unwind for a bit before getting dinner made and enjoying a hearty meal. After that, we'll be calling it a night and getting some shut-eye. The night was a busy one as well, as a family of curious raccoons decided to come investigate us and look for snacks. So, nobody really got any good sleep. But, we figured having a superstar breakfast would get us woken up and ready for a day on the water. After breakfast is over, we'll get everything locked down and head upstream.
This is how we roll! Drifting!
The river is fed by many natural springs bubbling to the surface, resulting in extremely clear and extremely cold water. Also, along the flow are a few caves to check out, but nature decided it had seen enough sunshine for the day.
Keep going!
And rain would be more preferable.
My camera! Oh my god!
This was going to happen through the rest of our float, but the rain doesn't stop just because we were finished going down the river.
Our fire!
Still trucking. Look at that mound of ash.
The following morning was spent trying to dry out a lot of things that had gotten sopping wet. Though everything had a rain cover, it was still impossible to keep everything dry. Even so, with 2 rough nights in a row, we were still in high spirits, and could rally for another exciting day. This time, we planned to float downriver to the next landing and get brought back. You should also know that in this area there is poor to no cell phone reception, so we could not look up any information on current weather patterns. But we're gambling on having a nice day anyways, and it's kinda nice to lose touch with the outside world for a bit, and really get in tune with nature.
Dog here.
This will be our last night staying here, and our remaining time will be spent much like it did when we arrived on the first day. Cook up some amazing food, hang out by the fire, and then go lay in the tent and try not to get any sleep. To some people, this might sound like a horrible trip, but we all agree it's worth doing over and over again. The next time we go out, our vehicles will be built up for some serious overlanding. Hopefully, we can drive out on our adventures instead of getting a campsite, but that will be for another video. If you want to see our first trip or more off-roading that George and I have done, those videos will be on screen now. If you guys want to see more mods or other overland builds that we've featured, please check out the channel. This is Jake with Adventure GT, and I'll catch you later.